Father, can I get forgiveness for I have sinned?
Certainly. As long as you are willing to confess your sins, then God is always willing to forgive you your sins and free you from your transgressions.
I have done a lot of things I am not supposed to do. Situations make me do them.
My child, don't allow your sins drag you away from the presence of God. God is very clear in Isaiah 1:18. He says, "Come, let us reason together, my child. Though your sins be like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be like wool." God is always ready to forgive.
They drive keke.
Don't do now, don't do shoe.
Mama, they look not sharp for me like that again.
Abeg, don't do, not because of say I tell you to you got this.
Abeg, call off my motor. Come down. Hold on, wait, no let am fall. You know this power, hold on.
Hey, hold on, you no go hold on after you go.
You know, look road. Come on, the share now. Your sense not tell you say you come out share.
Blessing will be fine for you. Don't fight for me to outside. Come here. You and your brother don't try for me for this sickness. I beg. Make we leave am for God hand. Now don't try.
Mama, if we not do this one for you, now who would do one for you? Now Papa would they put hope for that one. Now God will go thank Mama.
Madam, this time around you have to hope for seeing this.
Yes.
Now at least make you know what they go through. At least now your husband now. No. I beg, I don't want to make your father just...
No, Mama, I beg. You don't get what you go talk for this matter. If Papa come, we go tell him. Even if na wizard him be, may they give her money for that in Kovu. We go collect them, take buy drugs. We gotta take 2,000 naira. The reason I wait for this Mama, buy the fish complete. As we take buy the things, write some paper and buy it because I know you. I don't want any of my 10 naira to lose.
We shall come with this.
Mama, I think I go, so I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
God bless you. The blessing not really back before we come that time.
I'm going to do pepper soup.
And the man just go arrange and you go talk for you. No problem, yeah? No worry now. Why didn't I say you the always fear Papa? I mean, they just tell me nobody. They use you to dash on. Because now your husband, nobody fear your husband. Even if you don't answer me now, later if you come you don't understand. Mother talk to some understand. But we cannot to stress your brain not outside the pepper soup. say bring all this from the corner. If let's say this keke thing where they drive, so don't they turn your head into something else. Every day you go just hold me anyhow, hold me carelessly for different places. Now so I dey turn like the shit, they are concentrate on my shit, you just cut the shit off.
Now me cause your frustration. I beg, I just go beg you. Not shout for me this afternoon. You hear me too.
I beg you don't wait till bring this one now. So this one now, so you are telling me.
I beg, this na important matter. No be play matter now. Stop. You go hear me, I be no hear me.
The ear, you not close, they hear you.
Anyway, you see that matter? Now the right time to tell mama now. Now mama don't chop. Now don't relax. You be like so we go drop that matter now for her.
Good now, just dey go.
Come. Which one you want? Why you? You're bringing to the horse.
No, we just tell her now as you talk so now.
You go calm down. Bros, see this matter. Make I be the one to run her. I want run her.
Since you know so late you go feel run her, why you drag me and you come like this time? Why only you not come or your woman come on man? Only you want run her. So me I know if you go there go talk.
Now what I talk with that?
No, my talk will go spoil the talk for them.
Calm down. What I mean is, see, you get the way I want package the thing, you get the one I want sell now. You understand? Get the one I want now. You go favor us last.
See my sister. See my sister, you don't get new swag. Get the way you want to run our baby. No, she not shake your I go listen to you. And you say you want to go run her, so yeah, different now. They will leave.
You know feel different.
Oh yeah, your hunchback, they always go back.
Come on. Mama, this one when your face they shine like this, so let's say this pepper soup where you drink. Would they arrange and way the way you like, so you feel the shine.
That one you talk to us from one character, you like I don't turn that for shit like that, just talk you games, sweat, everything, the enter inside. Let me see that type of see you. Only you know this are professional. And let's see, look at this little show like this. Go to fine restaurant. At the time now. Like a show for a show. Yes, can do my best.
If you talk what carry us come here, it's possible.
Impossible, but I want to come carry us come here. You can't talk on that thing, so I can see me can follow you. See now you go run and so as you run, I bring your back, like hunchback, they defend.
Mama, the matter be say, you see this house, it's too big for us. You know who they sick, who they hungry put. We dey for this kind of house, they do like say we dey enjoy, meanwhile nothing dey happen. Mama no, this house, who will sell we go take sell this house? If na small place we fit buy, even if we no fit buy, say na rent, we just look for a small place, rent, then we go treat you, then we go get small money take feed.
See, Male, wetin come on the attractive, so she dey very, very, very correct. You know say people they know the rap for say they say this kind of fine house. People say we chop money afternoon. You don't see sometimes we don't do unnecessary fasting.
She better tell you say make you allow me when I talk this matter. If you let me talk, Mama, somebody has to live well first before we talk about comfort. This house too big. Anybody will see us enter this place now go feel say we dey live life. We dey no say nothing dey happen. This house na setback for us. Nobody won't help us.
My children, we will not go fit sell this house.
Why?
That's the only thing why I inherit from my papa now. It go hard. Nothing when my papa no do to stop me. Make I no marry my papa. The first time why I meet my papa, I for that house he dey live.
Hey! I talk her. No, I talk her because the character is so dash. In fact, the mama had to observe the character. It don't resemble this kind of house at all. It don't resemble now.
It's not be only that one. Odiaga, you know say you be man. If we sell this house, nothing for you.
Oh man, leave that thing. This will be like your husband where you fish on black and white where they use local newspaper till they try one sell. My fish clear, LG TV plasma, the full size. Don't worry about that one.
Mama, I bet think wetin we tell you. But me, I know say you no get how e be. I no fit let you suffer. I go do anything possible. You go well, you go enjoy, you go see me, I go marry, I go born my children. Yeah?
It go dey very hard.
Bros, suffer why I suffer today after everything. See, wait, forget. And me, I know say this money not still complete.
You know the way to go the flog ourselves. I think I have some. See, this 3,000. If we add it up to this one you have now, this is able for us to get the drugs and the price prescribed.
She don't fit chop too.
She managed to eat something, but you know her now, she dey tense because of her health now. So
as I do like this, I don't tire. I don't everything don't tire me. Everything don't tire. I go do see as I do like this, I go do anything possible. Mama must well know. That woman no go die. God forbid. What you go do am?
Come on, this way you talk so you touch my spirit. Before you go fit talk say you go do anything, so who be me Modiaga? See, I did your back like hunchback. Anything at all we go do so that mama go fall back to her feet, we did it. If you still reason, I'm a good man we involve Popsy for this issue.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. As they come, I go tell him. When he we'll just carry and sit down for one corner. At least make get sense for once. We'll go tell him.
Yeah, sure. We will get Papa for us to talk to her. We'll call it. Now if let's get big, we'll go tell her and I'll be in our hour.
Anyway, no go care, miss. I don't know that this money will reach.
Now you talk with soprano voice. This one will go by the one where go reach first. At least.
I don't like Mama Genius.
Okay.
Come here. I should say you don't go borrow money, buy this plenty medicine for me.
No, Mama. I want to learn it today. I want to go. And then we can cut some money. I'm supposed to buy this.
Yeah. Thank you, my baby.
Relax. See, this point in time, you need to remove your mind from anything that will cause you stress. All you need to do is just to rest time. And need rest for me and a small challenge. And
God bless you.
Papa there.
I never take this my eyes no, Papa. But I know say hunger never wear around. If not, if you don't leave that pool house, don't come home.
Anyway, you come here, today. No.
The meeting, and what is the meeting all about?
Your children said they won't talk to you.
Okay, I am listening.
And Papa, we need support for Mama's health. That's all we need.
What kind of support? As in, does she need walking stick now? I can provide.
Papa, thank you.
Go put better walking stick.
Your wife needs support for her health.
Is that all?
My husband. Why be say you know they show concern at all about my health? Eh? You know good now. If you know with this meeting now, you know go sit down with your family. Eh?
I know, Toka. I wanted you to come out from where you were hiding. Now you are out. Didn't you say my children were the ones that called the meeting? I knew it from the very beginning that this meeting was in the child of your brain. You call this meeting. You're just hiding. Your children want to speak with you. Now you have creeped out from your hiding place. Who says?
Papa, we called the meeting, not Mama. Anyways, we need 10,000 naira from you weekly for Mama's treatment. That's why we called it.
10,000 naira every week. That is 40,000 naira every month. It's okay. No problem.
Very just like that.
What do you mean by just like that? You have already told me about the weekly challenge. We already keyed into the challenge. What else do you want? For me to sit down here and be talking? I don't talk too much. Challenge.
Don't change the challenge like this.
Let the challenge start.
I'm not sure.
I'm not talking. That's all na papa be. If na puna, the money go come out. The thing don't master my body. So you need it as is. What's make I do? I don't need to blame her again. I you feel and spoil now. You don't see say Bila who want to go out to meet us, so they let up big every big.
Bros, this one why I sit down here is speaking. I don't be using the matter since. Don't know once I won't do that matter. If you say that man go bring that money, you cannot understand. Me, I don't even bother myself, but you see that money, when that time reach, we will need that money will come out.
You're so sick. Because from his response, it's very, very suspicious. Most especially that one his deep part. I mean, which kind of husband would you wish that kind of thing for your own wife?
Bro, so they do me now. Now, what time when explain give who are collect keke. What I won't tell her. What I won't take explain how.
Okay. Tomorrow. Because romantic woman, romantic my sister. You gave me time after you but I didn't forget because of this year, so that's something you told me to get now. You say you get that kind of talent too.
What's happening?
Yeah. Since that time, I've been respecting my sister. You can be respected. Oh, you learn this too.
What's happening now? I don't understand what you do.
What did you do for that store that time? I don't say you get that kind of talent too.
I tell you, say, because of Mama, I go do anything. On a normal day, no be that kind of life I go live now. Yeah? Sweetie Papa put us.
I tell you that this time around, Papa need to see that this one I follow. See, if you follow that thing, you will go far. You can do things, you do international game too.
Jeez, what? You go so clear, so
realistic comment.
Stop, Joe!
That shall not direct the care of the keke. You get some kind international.
Yeah.
Realistic comment.
I go slap you.
I go take enter this one.
Go your side. Go your side. Anytime I go, they start to go your side.
I'm going to come on here. FMT. Wow. FMT.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Wait now.
I don't get your tire finished now.
All of them.
I don't get all of them finished.
Here's this one.
I get this one. May you settle me.
How your name?
200 do.
I will owe you, take.
Last one, don't give me last one. No.
I will pay you everything.
Erika International. Erika International.
Listen, if you like, you can do all the nonsense you know. I don't care. But let me tell you, you will never succeed in making me bring out any money.
Papa, you lie.
What's this money? You go bring her come outside here.
You
will bring her, yes now.
You go first me.
Papa, see, I've been pondering if actually you are our father. Why are you so wicked? Why you gonna do like saying you not be our papa?
Why you dey shout? What's happening?
I don't understand.
You just imagine, simply because of say I tell Papa say Mama need to eat black plantain as doctor talk. Papa say no.
And why must your mother become sick and the only thing she will be required to eat are things I don't have in my house? What kind of nonsense is that? A human being who has no money will become sick and requires special kind of food. Listen, if your mother cannot eat what we have here, let her go back to that hospital and ask the doctor to give her the special food. It can't come from me.
Papa, you don't talk. I just do you mad.
I talk, I will say, who tells you I don't talk?
Papa, you don't talk this thing. Papa, this one I small, can't reach as I did like this now. So, what you don't do? Nothing.
No. Who paid the bill when you were born in the hospital? Was that not the one? Look at this one that was eating like a pig when she was growing up. Do you know how many cartons of baby food that this one ate? Who bought it? Was that not the one that bought everything? All the clothes when she was that not the one that bought everything? And I sent her to good school. Now she's talking back at me because things went bad for me.
I better relax there. You dey tell me now say make wait till my sister do. How we go tell no say na you pay the hospital bill?
Who paid?
No, you the one smart our brain. How we go tell no? We know that na church gather the money or na even Malenai run the thing sef.
Which one is church?
Eh?
Have you seen me in church before? What rubbish church are you talking about now?
Papa, let me just tell you, the respect when they get for you go soon finish, remain one bar. If not, if I run enter you, come here. I don't go inside.
Papa, I don't see anything. I don't get what I see. I don't see anything. See this way they do so. Well, lie, you go regret that one thing. Me, they tell you.
I will regret.
Papa, I beg.
Look at this one.
I beg.
I will sell this house one day. And the day I will sell this house, I will sell the house when all of you are inside. What kind of nonsense is that? Because it's the mother's house.
So that was how your father won the fight. Mama, so he did all these things. Why this I don't get attitude as if he was forced into marriage?
Good question. And better question we need to ask man like that. Because he clearly say Mama just defy every means to take follow that guy at that time.
No, not at all. See, your father loved me to the fullest that time. Oh.
Mama, you drop them.
See, even the marriage requirements when my family give her, he no fit afford them. They don't worry him. They just leave him because they love him.
Yeah, come inside. Stand up. Stand up. See somebody come here. Sit down. Sit down. Welcome, This is your home.
Very beautiful.
You know what I can do?
Who is he?
Can't you see him? If you see him, I don't see somebody. His name is Obinna. Obinna Eze. He's actually my son. Yes, Obinna. This person here is your stepmother. And these ones are your siblings. This one is Mudiaga. This one is Kome. You may not understand the name, but you just call them that. They will respond. Mudiaga and the Kome. They are your siblings.
I don't understand. How can you just bring anybody to the street? This one that is behaving like someone that is taking drugs and say that he's your son. I don't understand.
I mean, where is the to be our Baba to be any? I mean, a stranger. You are calling me a stranger in my own father's house.
Now listen, let me make it very sound and clear to you. His blood runs in my vein.
I claim for the first time you are calling me some little respect. You come down. And I've warned you to stop speaking that rubbish. Stop it. What you're going to do now is you have to take your bag upstairs. This is the staircase. Climb up. The very first room by your right. That one is your room. You keep your bag, you shake the things, you shake the bed, you shake the television, and then let us know the one that requires changing, and we can change it immediately. Then you come down so we can have a family meeting.
Okay. Baba, no. I need the room number.
Yeah, we don't have a room number here. Just the first one by your right. Yes.
No, hotel you come, room number.
Yeah.
Eze, what is the meaning of this?
You need to hold that meeting as a family. Because it's clear say one person for the family just can go outside, go carry a stranger, come inside the family.
That person will carry somebody come. Is not just a member of the family. That person is the head of the family. He is the owner of the house and the owner of everything. Be very careful the kind of things you say before I postpone this meeting I plan to hold. Be very careful. There is no shut up. I don't know why you are looking at me as if I have not made sense. I have been talking. And I believe I've already explained to you what happened. It happened a long time ago when both of you were still very little. Yes, this woman here can provoke me. She's always provoking me. She provoked me that time and I went to Lagos and stayed for 6 months. Now she still begged me to make her come back. Say, make we reconcile. But that time when I did Lagos, when I know now, a man must be a man. There was somebody that I was seeing for that 6 months. And I was seeing her, and I was seeing her well. So, that well where I see her, something can happen. And somebody can come after. That person will come for that time. I ended this open away this year. Now my son, how else do you want me to explain it? Yeah?
Papa, if you look this song, this Obinna way, you know get how this pikin where you carry come now, so who take resemble you?
Who tell you that one? Can't you look at the nose? Even if you don't see anything, can't you see the nose? Then I said that the same nose. No, don't see the nose.
No, Papa, wait, not help you. I believe say you are not deaf when he said he was seeing somebody. And that person that he was seeing is my mother that produced me.
Yes. See, for you, we not the scatter mat anyhow. Here not be tipper garage, yeah? Your mat not get elastic limit. Papa, you see this local dog where you carry come for. Are they very sure say the owner go do the final for the cage? You go try me, you go return her back because the owner go need them for 90 if you want go set trap. This dog no go see follow stay here.
Just they look you.
Just they look you.
Shebi na Papa talk say, you know that when you say, when you turn left, turn right, look at everything that you want, anything you don't want, you can change it.
Now for inside the room where they stay, where I tell her.
When you know like making say you will change them.
That be in the room.
Shebi Papa say you no get money. No. Papa that money when you want to change things, so you go use and rent apartment. Maybe it's a cook, go there.
You know hey, shut up! You know well. You just say I just the wine bill. Who go pay that bill with the wine? Who go pay that bill? Huh?
Daddy, am I worry? As you leave them for me, Papa. Now let me put it to the both of you, so that you take it to your brain set that I am not in any way in your level. But can I go back for image? What are you? Shut up. Shut up, Emma.
You talk again. I go circumcise you here. You know like him.
And I decide those things.
Correct.
Listen, I'm giving you 8 hours to return this boy back to the gate you brought him from.
Correct.
The person could just see that just whine they talk anyhow. What are you giving order for? Where are you giving the order? In whose environment? Am I not the owner of this environment? I am the owner of everything around here, and whatever thing I say stands. You see this boy that is sitting here? He is my son and he stays. My decision is final. Stays with him.
I tell you now, Mama. You see this thing now? If I talk say this talk with Papa talk now, very anyhow talk, very yeye talk. You go say no, you have said that your father. Papa, this way you talk now, useless talk, anyhow talk, now you talk so. But you see the whistle when you just blow, now whistle of commotion.
Nonsense. Sit down, let me tell you something. Which kind of useless whistle where they talk? Well, I am the referee. Now me they blow the whistle, yes. Who get the fade? Where did they blow the whistle? Now me still get the fade. Now me go blow the whistle, yes. So if you have throw it. You have corner, play the corner. You want to commit hand, you commit hand. But if anybody should provoke me, then me go put the ball, play penalty, score goal again. Yes, I'm not penalty.
Good. But one good advice, in case if you want to play another penalty, try play as a shadow gun. All those good names. All the
penalty na penalty. Never see penalty before. Don't be one match don't win.
Papa, leave this people.
Look at this stuff. Hey, now they don't talk. What are them talking? Just keep quiet. I'm talking. Okay.
This one will start for the waiting bar. Waiting come be the meaning of this one, just start for them. If they wait for me, until get come out, I won't go cook better jollof rice, so I won't take garnish myself. I'll be waiting in your line.
Come on, ma, past your smelling mouth. Who you they shout for? You will be your mate. So you say you just waka, just enter inside kitchen, say you won't go cook waiting food or your father no cook, give you chop. Now you won't go chop. For which kitchen? I mean, no well.
Guy, you see, I tell you, I just want to enter there. I go cook better jollof rice. I'm not tell you, say I won't cook am for everybody when they decide. I won't go cook am for myself. I beg, tell your sister make you come out for room, make I pass go cook.
See, for this house with this, we brush every morning. Yeah? Because even as you stand there, I'm not sure that you be human. The way you feel say you be safe.
Papa don't talk and finish. Papa don't tell when I'm waiting I be. Now me be waiting in the KC road. Now me be main person. Come on for road, make I enter go cook better rice where I plan to come cook. I beg. Come on for road, I beg.
Bros, the more they try to see the possibility that will feel you manage you stay this house. The more you just show yourself, say you not just feel good. You be really full. You just show yourself full, not just show full.
Come. See, make I warn you. You better warn this thing when you tell your sister. Make she no ever for life come in full. You can hear me? Come on for road, make I enter go.
See, she even pity yourself. You know say she pity you fool. How fool na better name for where you dey now? You was past fool. You think say if na me open this my mouth they talk to you, all those what they call all those flower boys. Na for that they use your coffee they dance with the dead body for up like that now. They say na me open my mouth talk to you. Guy. If you not carry yourself come up for here now, if I slap you, both you and the demon where they worry you na fire now see you yourself.
Oga, you better come up for road my entire book. I beg.
Today now go really know whether they circumcise you. If you know say your name na that name where you tell us, so enter the kitchen go cook.
Go enter.
Whether not be me go first carry your dead body now till they dance before my sister go run go buy coffee.
Go cook.
Enter go cook. Come go cook now.
Cook again.
Yeah.
Now to they use face mask for this.
There is so much striving amongst us, so much striving, so much confusion, commotion, confusion, yeah. Can two work together except they be agreed?
Nobina, what are you doing outside? What's the problem?
Papa, you see these people where you call your children? These people never know me. Wallahi, they never know me. It will never be well with this mad people you kept in this house.
What is the problem?
Can you imagine that this thing that calls itself Mujiaga has the code F43 to lock the kitchen so that I will not go in and make my meal?
Is he mad?
Papa,
why will he do that?
I believe he is mad because men looking at him, he looks like a mad person. An upcoming mad idiot, a dumb, a frustrated one for that matter, Papa.
Tension, tension, yeah, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why?
What's happening here? Are you not the same person that dismissed me as a loser because I gamble? Now you're playing with my gamble material. Come on, give it to me also. Where is that useless Mudia girlfriend, son of yours? Where is he?
Wait here.
Wait here. You're asking me. Listen.
Mudia just come.
Let this rubbish that happened today never repeat itself again. I'm telling you. Warn him. Sit him down and warn him.
What are you talking about?
Why will he lock the kitchen and order my son Obina not to enter into the kitchen? The same kitchen that he has a right to. What kind of rubbish is that?
Eze, you need deliverance. So.
Deliverance from who?
Eh? So you want me to leave my kitchen open so that anybody will come and go?
Who told you he's anybody? I just called him my son. He's not anybody. He is my son. And he has a right to that kitchen. This is a woman. I married you. I own you. This house is my house. And I have absolute right over every department of this house. Are you not aware?
Which marriage are you talking about?
The one I married you, my friend.
The one I gave you money to do everything what you're supposed to do. You know the shame? You dey make noise for my own papa house. A house I inherited from my father. Shame on you.
Listen to me. As we speak now, this house is in my name and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Stop provoking me.
Eze, you lie. How many times did I support you? I gave you money to support your business. Fiam, you squander them. They follow women because you think say, I was barren.
You know what? I know what you're planning. You want to provoke me so that I will hit you and then you will die. And your nonsense blood will be on my hands. It's not going to happen. I know where to hurt you. You know you? I know where to pursue you. And I'm going to pursue you there. You will hear from me.
Shame on you, Eze.
No.
Shame on you.
Listen, in your life, don't ever touch my gambling materials again. I
have never one day disrespected this man. Eh? But may just give me small respect. You know, Graham. Now what for men? You can never satisfy them. After all the things I do for this man. Make you do that your nonsense. Make your children discover say, hey, this man will get us in. You go know how far.
Come here. I purposely locked that kitchen for that guy not to go inside.
You never say anything. You never say anything. Today the nasa. But it doesn't bite, sir. It is sight, sir. Never see. We never even start. By the time we finish with them, you know, go do when you go enter this house, eh? Packing things come up for this house. Idiot.
My issue now is say I don't know anytime I just see that guy could just appear since that day like Christmas. we will call waiting will be now, so we'll not be children again.
You be graduate. You not be graduate now. He said that one go university.
Which university? You know they hear the English where they come out for a man. My pigeon sweet pass in English. If not so that they go university, that means we don't graduate.
Hey!
Leave that matter.
Now mama just say, Sha.
Leave her. Thank God mama get people like us.
I did tell you.
Get children like us, proud children.
They will just kill him for nothing.
Oh, that issue. Papa not settle this issue. You're not going to know when they'll take this somebody. They go through.
He go settle. No, no.
What did happen?
Papa, I beg, give us money, we'll take go buy medicine for Mama. I mess it when they finish. We don't get money again. Give us money.
No, is that why both of you invaded me like hungry lions? Let us even assume that both of you are hungry lions. Do I look like somebody both of you can devour? Yeah?
Papa, all this was just the talk, so just the talk as if you know us. If the someone want divorce, for that divorce you since, don't they use your biscuit boat to do stupid. Now because of so we don't want to cry and we're not ready to do, we don't get money to do burial. We're very stupid. Agree. We take care of school and we need for the market. And we need to buy some other food stuff like yam, plantain and some other things.
Yeah. That's a very nice idea. But the problem is, I don't get money to fulfill that idea. You look me, come in, are you with the war? Can you just release money, make you fulfill this idea where your brother will after the day?
I don't understand.
No,
which work you give me? Am I supposed to be driving keke?
No. Are you not the person who they drive keke? Are you telling me now you're not making money from that keke where they drive? Are you still driving it?
Papa, am I not supposed to be in school when the woman did?
But you are driving keke instead of school. Are you supposed to be making money? So free the money for what your brother said that.
Okay. Maybe you want to make a follow man.
Did you hear that? What your sister is thinking. Did you hear me say that? That she should be following men? Now what did she think with that? That's why she's talking it out of the abundance of their heart. The mouth is just talking now. You don't hear that?
Oh my God, leave us now. Long short when we do long short. You find bright money in one shop. For my sister. Leave her, she never ready to follow me. As a matter of fact, she is married to Jesus.
Very stupid. Well, the problem be say I no get money.
Papa, I no want talk plenty. I feel like beg, give us money.
I beg. I don't want anybody to disturb me. I dey look for game where I go play. I beg.
Which game?
See game everywhere now. Make I look for better ones.
So all this game where you dey play since, how much you don't carry come this out?
Now only one day the thing they click. One day it dey click.
Which day won't come click?
I know. They dey write date. I beg, make una leave. I beg.
My child, I know how heavy your heart is. I know how you feel. But the Bible is very clear in Matthew 28. It says, "Come unto me, all you that are heavy, and I will give you rest." God is always looking for whom to give rest.
Father, my case is so terrible. My brother and myself did a lot of things just to make my mother survive.
Sometimes in our lives, we go through difficulties that are unimaginable. And that is because we have turned ourselves away from the face of God. God is always there for us. We fail to follow God and His Word. When we follow God and His Word, things will work out for us. He says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing will be added unto you." But no, we seek other things.
What if my situation is so ugly that frustration becomes the clothes that I wear?
My child, there is no situation you will find yourself in that the Bible has not provided for. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, in everything, in every situation you find yourself, just give thanks to God. Why? Because it is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. God knows your every situation.
Veronica, our brother here has complained to us that you are turning his children against him. Is it true?
It is not true. How can I do a thing like that? I know he has been inactive in his responsibilities as a father. But I have never turned his children against him.
Veronica, let me also ask you. Is it true that your son, Mudiaga, locked the kitchen against Obinna so that he couldn't gain access into the kitchen?
Attempted murder.
Is it true?
Yes, it is true. Because he's yet to go to Obinna himself.
As I cannot lie to the entire community. We say he was with Uju, and his relationship with Uju produced this his son, Obinna. In Lagos. That's where it happened.
Let's assume that lie is true. Is it the right thing to do?
Veronica and her children, this is our decision. Obinna here has the same right with your children. And none of you here will deny him his right in this house. Except
what?
Except what? Person just there since they keep quiet. Except you just they talk. Except waiting. What happen? Except what? Person say I don't want to talk. Not push me do what I don't want to do. Not just push me. Not push me. And you better just pack your things and get out from this house. You don't have.
Shut up. Are you high or something? No, how dare you interfere in this discussion? Who asked you to put your mouth? And you're throwing people on the ground when others are talking? That prevents you from doing something? What can you do?
Papa, I beg you. You're not going to use wisdom for one.
No, did you apply wisdom when talking to your sister? How can a woman be talking when others are talking?
This one elders, as soon as come to you, this one our family, we also say to ourselves, we like people. And I know that's not the first way. When I still get plenty things for my people, make sure you have problems with people. You're going to try to put that in order what you do back.
Veronica, I hope you know the consequences of what your children are doing.
I don't see anything wrong with what my children say.
Oh! You don't see anything wrong with what they are saying?
Chocolate.
Obi, let us go. Let us go.
But
Veronica, we will definitely come back to you. Well, we will come back. Let's go. One now, I know.
Come on, follow that.
Papa, leave these two people, they are confused. Look at them, three moves. You know, I'm following your steps, you are too wise for the moves. Leave them.
Fools. They remain.
Papa, how did you cope with this? Because what I'm seeing,
I've been living with them. I cope with them because I know whatever thing they think they know. That shouldn't be an issue at all.
Papa, with all due respect, I know why I'm asking you this question because with what I am seeing, I will not allow Kume and Moody to take over my rights. My own father.
Listen, Obinna, I like what you are saying. You have to open your eyes. Open your eyes in wisdom. That is the only way we can listen. The scorpion. If the scorpion fails to do what makes it the scorpion, so more children will just pick it up and throw it into the fire. You understand? Listen, you have an edge over them. You are in the university. You need to go to the university. So that university edge you have over them is what will make you to win this war. So I want you to behave like somebody who has gone to school. Stop behaving this way you are doing it, because the way you are going is very confusing. It's so confusing to me.
Papa, you have a very deep point. Because why I'm saying this also is because I will not sit and fold my hand and watch these two things that their speeches are doing take over what belongs to me. That is I will show them my recall.
You have to show them your recall of wisdom.
Yes, sure.
I look like somebody who has an edge.
Papa, I will make them understand that I am a negotiator and the globe is happening in the east. They are nowhere to be found.
A
I think I have made my point.
Papa, yes, you have.
And you've equally made yours.
You have.
Go back to
My
your
room.
back to your room.
That guy never repeat himself. Hey, I'll slap him.
Big one.
Better sound slap and you slap him. Just the watch.
Hello, Job. How said to me? How you come?
I think say today you just respect yourself as the Lagosian when you claim say.
I be already looking at your last gang. I know they claim Lagosian. I am a bona fide registered recognized Lagosian. Economy ti gbé tó fi bí mi tó sì jú mi àbí wèrè nìyẹn àbí was.
He don't do now. He don't do. Nobody they follow you drag all this plenty title where they talk for grand now. So wetin we dey talk we say that Lagosian, so we just want make you prove her for us here. Finish.
Àbí wèrè lẹ́yìn méjì àbí olólùkú lẹ́yìn oyiri fọ́. I should prove it how? Prove it in what way? Wow.
E good. You see that money wey our papa give you, so say na your pocket money, you go just give us.
Mo ṣáà ti rí gbé yín méjì lọ́gbọ̀n olórí burúkú lẹ́yìn méjì wọ oníta fún yàrá ìyá tó bí ìyá tó tún bí ìyá tó tún bí báyọ̀ ní.
I tell you, may you respect yourself. Abi.
Kọ́lẹ́sì. Ìlà yẹn mi. Bàbá àwọn ọmọ yìí ti lọ. Kọ́lẹ́sì mo ní. Ìwọ
honorary pocket money now you dey shout. Honorary pocket money. So if we come plan say we wan use to do this one now, wetin you go do?
Ìwọ máa wọrí èmi àti ẹ máa kalẹ́gùn àpò ẹ̀ tí wá.
Shut up your mouth. If to say I be dancer, all this your talk wey dey talk, e be like music. I suppose to dey dance follow wetin dey talk.
Where is the money both of you stole from my son? Where's the money?
Stole. As in we thief. Who be the son so this one? We thief your money. You dey crazy so. Olórí burúkú too. You too. Olórí burúkú ni yẹn too.
Go and bring out the money you both stole from me. So kini. Àbí olùkọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mẹ́jì olúwo èlò lọ́ọ̀dẹ̀ àti àṣẹ ẹ̀ńdọ́sí.
Who you be sef? Who you be?
Àwọn èrè méjì tó.
We are asking that.
Papa, we did not steal the money. We only took our rights.
Even the right self, you not even still rich, but
no.
Based on one or two, we just manage our rights.
Both of you are very stupid. No, you are telling me to my face that you dispossessed my son of his money, possibly at gunpoint, and you're standing before me now telling me that it's your right. What nonsense right?
We remain to you.
No more right.
Papa, wait, make I ask you this question. Since two of us did this house, how many times you don't give us pocket money? I be my children at the year, they're not the same pocket
money for which work? What you do?
Okay, which work in work now? Where they give up?
Oh.
It's a one who are major too, whatever.
Okay, so by that singular statement, you have confirmed to me actually that you stole the money, right?
We collect our rights. We should be we steal money.
You will hear from.
Papa, we don't hear anything. You not get what you want.
Papa, I be waiting. Forget that I leave you that time.
Leave
me. Never said. You never said.
What is it? Sir, what I want me to do here? Teach them the lesson of their lives. Mainly the boy. I want you to beat them well if possible. Let blood be coming out of his mouth. That's what I want. I will call the nana. Money! Come here! Both of you, come here.
I will be this. Anything?
My dynamas, that be this. Make an attack.
No. That money too small now. The money just put small to that money too small.
Just add something.
For this kind of people, no.
I don't pay you, Dana.
Okay. That money too small.
No. Calm down, my friend. Calm down.
You'll get this
Shut
time.
up. Look, just manage.
What do they bring?
I don't pay before.
1,000.
Just collect. I used to beat person. Bring beat. Attack.
Attack!
You don't call only 2 people they talk. You also say supposed to community.
I don't think people know they understand what they talk. You know, mama, no joke what you do me. No joke what you do me. Now me punish one. People like this, violent animals like this. You don't see people want to pursue. Killers when they kill people. Now they want to pursue so only 2 of them. They say let me bother. Let me the bomb bad people.
This fight you fight soon, na part 1. Part 2, only you go enter this house, pack your load. Come on for this house.
You know normal idiot.
Yeah, and that day when you go pack your load, so you go wash your clothes first, and then go beat the clotse. You know the way person piece for body where go the dream say they talk.
Listen,
so go beat the clothes. Go
any day when you see me fold my bag as you talk, you yourself dey inside that bag. I don't fold you join inside the bag. Okay, you want better, I'm idiot.
For those 2 people, so I don't mark their passport for my head. They say this is my head, their passport today my head. If I cash them,
and I'm saying they don't kill you. They don't kill you with that. Who be these people? Which kind of nonsense people be this? How can they pursue these street urchins where they keep people? And they even collected another money from me. Bondi now. Hey!
my children, una go too far. Una go too far. Anyhow we be, he's still your father.
Mama, and because he's still my father, let me tell you, slap him down. I for dash and fight.
See, now let me tell you, I dey sure say that man use sham for you. Yes! That man use sham for you. Because somebody like me, Mudaga, me go come go outside, go to say I get papa for here. For. I wish I look up with that one. You know say he use sham for you before. You know, no, it's not clear say he use sham for you. If not, how can a daughter of a rich man, a daughter of a, by now, so I know my prestige for the town. You go win, blow, you go settle for Tash man, mama. Okay, now so you say they play pool. If they play pool where they play now, so nothing don't come because of Tash pool. Everything where they do Tash pool now they play. You know if only made play Plaza pool, all those better, but if not theory they do flat pool, all those plays at least we know say something they come out for inside.
Don't do. I'll talk to him. Not like this your father be until a few years ago.
Hey, Mama, it just shows here Papa follow you because of your beauty. That man don't like you one bit. He don't like you at all.
Well, thank God say all these things will happen. Come here, they use this year now, the year. Thank God say this kind of thing will happen. Thank God the sweet thing they go on now so. Now go marry man where go do you waiting this man the do our malena so marry better man where go get your time where go cherish you, go dey take care of you.
You dey craze, may God punish you. You dey compare my husband to Papa. My husband dey compare to your father.
Wetin dey bring that one dey come now? No wait, the husband so you don't get her where they make you dey which kind work up be on this one na quarrel. No be I just dey advise you. Why you call the change her for me now?
Don't do. Before una go start that on a quarrel.
No, mama wait. Wetin dey over the worry for myself? If not be say because of the two of us na things, come and go fit see me for outside the talk. Wait, say two of us who even senior because time don reach now go dey dodge this girl dey beat. I'm sure you go look me as sister Amanda. Two of us who senior.
Which kind of question be that one? She senior you. How many times I go tell you?
Come here, senior me. This come where they are so senior me. If you forget the way we take come outside, we not go call the doctor who wash the teeth for because I guess they wash her for television. We not go remind her who wash her again also first come out. Now to get big and first the senior. Come here where not the people halfway soap go dey here. I mean, I come here where go wash pint. The last pint we buy for I don't see how the shape up. You just slack.
Hey, Chris, I mean, they come here. As senior you go kill.
Who senior you?
Don't kill yourself, don't kill yourself. Come here.
Listen, which kind of style of sleep is this one?
This is how I want to be sleeping now. This is my house. You can call it any style you like. But this is how I want to be sleeping from now onwards.
I don't understand. So where do you expect me to sleep?
Anywhere. You can sleep anywhere. You may decide to go to the living room. You may decide to go upstairs and find a place to sleep. This is where I want to be sleeping. This is how I want to be sleeping now. Yeah? This is my house. And I'm the one of this house. And whatever thing I say starts.
I think there is something you need to tell me. What is eating you up?
And those lousy children of yours, they are my greatest nightmare. When I look at all of you, I just begin to feel how I wish I can turn back the hand of time. How I wish.
What would have been your decision?
You're asking.
I say. Have you forgotten that this house is my father's house? My father died of heart attack the moment he discovered I did not graduate from school because of me. Eze, I gave you everything I ever had in life. I gave you hope.
Oh, listen. All these things we are just trying to narrate are in the past. They are in the past. And I am not living in the past. I am living in the present. This time around, am I okay? No. Am I okay? I am not regret. I am not enjoying having you as my wife. You know it yourself. You can no longer conceive and give me children because of all the nonsense you have been doing. You think I would never know? No, of course. I didn't know because I'm a human. And that is why the gods of my life have punished you. That's why you never do something again. And I am regretting. I am regretting everything. Completely. Without one.
You're regretting being married to me. Is that all I did for you? You're regretting. You did not regret the money I gave you.
You're not regretting them. You don't give me this nonsense I give you. Your father managed to just give us this one nonsense house that I don't ship. I think taking it to that look at some last time. Jobless house. I'm only managing the house because of the love I have for you. And you're making me to regret giving the management. I don't like this nonsense. Let me be very simple. What else did your father give me? Did they give me anything apart from the house? What comes with the house? Something to support house. What? I give you this house. It makes sense. The house is my house now. And I'm telling you that I want to. Just. Are you tired of me? You're tired of me too. Get back to me. I don't want this. I want to be sleeping. Okay, we sleep. Bravo. The house is in my name.
Father, men are very wicked. If not that we were eavesdropping, I and my brother, on what my father was telling my mother on that day, we wouldn't have believed it.
You know, sometimes in our lives, things happen. My child, the heart of man is desperately wicked. And a lot of homes have been broken. A lot of families have been put in disarray. And things happen. Why? Because people are not in Christ. We need to follow Christ so that we can get the adequate protection, divinely.
Not when the woman is trying so much to pull the family together and all the man thinks about is to tear it apart with forbidden words.
No matter the words, Proverbs chapter 31 provides for the qualities of the virtuous woman. The virtuous woman must bridle her tongue and she must keep her home, especially if you look at verse 12. Verse 12 says that she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. It's a continuous process. In that way, certainly when you pray without ceasing, it will keep the home.
Come, Modiaga, including your mother, you have committed great offense.
Which offense? You committed offense?
So,
I don't know.
You don't know. Now, listen. Few days ago, you almost got your money. That same night, your mother ran out of the house. Only God knows where she went.
Is that what my father told you?
What would I tell them? Is that not what happened?
And you believed it? Anyway, we will soon come back to that. As for my mother is in the hospital. Because of this same man here.
White liar. White liar. Are you people seeing it? This is what I face in my house. I don't know why God will punish me. Giving me children that can lie. And they embellish their lie in a way that when they tell you this lie, you will think they're telling you the truth. Very deadly liars. Now, let me just explain what happened. You see, that night,
my wife wanted to come and sleep on the same bed. And you know, a man may have a reason he wouldn't want to stay with a woman.
and I just told her gently that I don't want you to sleep here. That you should go somewhere else and spend the night. Very gently. Now, how will that now translate to somebody going to sleep in the hospital? I don't understand. How? Why clapping for yourself?
I dey clap for you.
No. You can't clap for me.
I dey clap for you.
Clap for yourself.
Because now you be the better liar for here. Elders, it is crystal clear that you people are taking sides simply because my mama not be Igbo woman.
Which one be here? Which one be here? Now let me ask the both of you.
Where were you both when your brother here abandoned us with our mama for years? Where una dey? No, wait till una talk about that issue. Now una come here, enter our house. They tell us say we commit offense with una dry carcass, una sit down for our chair. Abi if you say na your brother.
Hey, shut up.
There's an issue on ground, face it. That's good nonsense.
Modiaga, you just dey quote law and offense as if to say you be lawyer. But that was in the past. Was it the reason your mother gave two of you warning you come here speaking waffy? Like if to say you be Midwest people. Hey! Listen, both of you. We elders have levied your mother to pay a sum of 25,000 naira.
Wonderful.
1 black goat. 6 tubers of yam. Failure to do this. Failure to bring these items.
What's your happen?
Will result in very big problem.
No, this is not talking anything.
This thing that you listed now.
Now the tradition and the custom of our land.
So, okay, we're done here. We're done here.
Not be only that one.
She not that one now. I need more. If I need more, I tell him. He go tell us. We're done here.
This is for both of you to understand what I've been going through. You see these people? They are stone, their heart. This their heart, now stone inside. As strong as Zuma rock. Look at that Salamania. I'll make a macana. Good weather. Oh, baller.
Also, come down and say we want make it just big like that.
This way you talk, Shana. This man. Now to take drive us not for the house.
Now be prayer request.
Oh yeah, now see him. We get with that. So all these things will be done to move this. After all these things don't calm down, eh? I know it's
yeah, I don't want to be our major challenge. Not be say you want to go tell that one and say for your mind, he don't be so nonsense. For your mind, he don't be so nonsense. This thing you want to do so, you should see a better idea. Not be sad they feel, I just
who just try this? Who just try? Bro, anything right now, what they tell you, who just try?
Don't worry, I do your back like hunchback. I don't say it before now. Last, everybody will be this.
How much they sell this? So you are the thing among the people that have been stealing in my shop.
No, bros, I just want to know how much they.
How much they sell? Idiot! Hey! Jesus!
If you see the kind of slap where that guy slapped me,
sure.
My brain shift.
For that kind of small thing where you thief, then be the slap where you slap you. Why now?
Which can't talk the brother those kind on the corner. So that thing the thief they get small.
I better not shout for me, not make me put you for the one where you did so. Now me slap you. Are they there?
You don't even give me signal, you just discharge me. What if they carry me go police station?
Oh yeah, I don't do now. As they not carry you go on call, we'll see what I do.
This one they cry like this, so that means that man not give you the keke.
Not give me.
Oh. Some people heart they are back like this now.
No, listen, no give me, no good. You did that guy tell me.
What did he tell you?
No get cause over cause. Cause mama, cause papa, cause our life. This is the kind of soul this thing. We will not get money. Say if you too pain, you no go to do prostitution. Or your mates they do prostitution. Let that man open his mouth and tell you for this life. Go beside get papa. Eh? Go beside get papa. I go take all these things up for people who not supposed to wish.
You don't do now. You don't do. Come on, not the. You supposed not say we now. We will not get papa. Only mama now will get. That man just did there. Be like statue. Are they sure? So clean your eyes. One day all this thing will turn. One day they go break. Now everywhere go sweet again. Eh? If you dey cry like this now, what do you come and make I do? You don't do, I beg. I go see Male today.
How she dey?
Where we still dey look now?
What can I do for both of you?
Papa, we want you to give us money. We want to add it to Mama's medical bill. We need to pay for her medical bill, so we don't have enough money.
This is wonderful. Look at how responsible you are talking. Now you are calling me Papa. Because of that your weak mother. That stupid woman. Right?
Papa, please don't call my mother names. In fact, why we come here and say the money no reach? We get small. Just give us more. We add to what we get before where they go.
Forget about add. How much is the total medical bill?
Papa, it's 35,000 naira. We already have 20,000. So if you give us 15,000, it will sum up to 35,000 naira.
Let me hear it again. You already have what, 20,000?
Cash.
Good. Now let me advise you. Both of you should go out of your way. Try whatever that is possible to make 5,000 naira. And then you will add that 5,000 naira to the 20,000 naira you have already and go and give it to the elders. That is the bill they gave you so that you can be clear from the cost that is already lined up for both of you. That bill is more important than any other thing. Okay?
Papa, are you okay?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Are you really okay?
Very okay.
We're talking about our mother's health. You're talking about which elders?
Elders of my family that gave you bill. Their bill is very important for you to pay. Listen, they've already placed their cost on you. I don't want the cost to follow you. That's why I'm asking you to pay what they want. They want you to pay. Ha!
Come here. As it be like this way, they will find the money anyhow. Yes, sir. Don't worry.
This one. Listen to me, come. You know, you are the one that can talk to your brother. You are the only one he listens to. Talk to him. Find that money and go and pay the others. So that the cost they have already placed on you will not follow you. I'm only helping you.
Papa, where is your conscience?
How?
Even if it's missing, can't you look for it?
No. I never told anybody that my conscience is missing. I have my conscience intact, but I am the one that is controlling my conscience. Business you. Because of your money now, you're placing me. Look at how responsible it is now. Talk like responsible. Don't use this to cost people. By the time I finish with them, you don't even understand what it is.
Yes. The money you sent from the record, 200,000. Yes, come in.
Afternoon, sir.
This face. I know this face. Yes, the hard-working lady that writes Chisago for commercial purposes.
Yes, sir.
Please sit down. Sit down.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I don't know if you are the one. Are you the one that imports keke?
Yes, I'm the one. My name is Chima. Okay, I'm so glad to have you in my office.
You're glad to have me, sir.
Very glad. As a matter of fact, I don't actually know where to start from, but the truth is, a hardworking lady like you is actually my kind of woman. Okay, I've been hoping for a day to actually see you and talk with you, tell you how I feel, but it's unfortunate I never saw you again.
Actually, sir, the keke I used to manage before the owner took it from me. I don't have any other one I'm managing for now. That's why things are rough for me.
It's okay.
Pains and sadness.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about the situation. I'm very sorry. It's so unfortunate that almost every family seems to be going through same problems, yet nothing is done about it. So where's your mother now?
She's still at the hospital. I don't have a good money for the medical bills.
How much is the money?
Everything is 35,000. We already have 20,000. I don't know how much to do. Father, our situation made my brother and I indulge in stealing.
This is no excuse. No matter your situation, you should not go into stealing. The Bible forbids it. It's one of the commandments. You cannot deprive another man of what belongs to him. What if he was caught when he was stealing and killed? His soul would have gone to hell. You don't want that. Stealing should never have been an option.
If my father took his responsibility, things wouldn't have turned that bad.
Well, Christ is the head of the church. Christ is also the head of the family. If you had made Christ the head of your family, things would not have done this bad too.
I don't understand.
In Matthew 6, from 9 to 13, our Lord Jesus Christ taught us how to pray. And he said, after this manner, pray, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. He that delivered you from all evil. You should have made that prayer your partner.
Father, we were never taught to pray.
That is the mistake a lot of parents make. They never teach their children to pray, when that is the instruction from Jesus Christ. If you had prayed, things would have been better. Make prayer the master key.
Come. You know, say I still dey surprise wetin that man tell mama when me can hand over this house document give her.
Now love now. See you think as person useless, she carry documents, carry give her. What did you say because that can say? I just wish you could have seen a better position, right? This na person no get sense. Now you marry, now you carry that kind of important thing, carry give person to her husband.
Abi? Because each time when I dey sleep, I dey reason how I go take possession over this house documents. Abi? Yes, so because we go wake up one day see say this man go sell this house and we not go get roof over our head.
What kind of a useless dream is this?
I know say Papa no get sense to. I know say the man like money well, but that person go sell house where he supposed to sleep. Where you want to sleep?
Try reason with the reason. So this man go off us one day. They tell you now. Okay.
Listen, both of you. I am not comfortable with the dream I just had now. So I came to ask both of you, Moody, Kuma, what exactly are both of you planning?
I don't understand. What does our plan has to do with your dream?
Listen to me. I saw both of you in my dream studying a document that looks like house document. I came to find out who is the owner of that document I saw in my dream. Why were you studying the document? And which house? Which house is that?
Like people are doing that, Papa don't crazy.
You're very stupid. No, don't provoke me. How can anybody even say that? That I'm insane when I'm just making sense? For me to see that in my dream simply means that something is already happening in the spirit. That is why I would just go to take my siesta and I'm seeing things. I just want to warn you, both of you. Anybody can joke with me on anything. I don't have a problem with that, but don't ever joke with me on my finances because I will kill somebody. You can sabotage anything, but if you sabotage anything that has got to do with my money, with my finances, with my business, you are dead. So both of you, please, I don't know what it is you are planning, but whatever it is, kill it before I will kill somebody. And I'm very serious.
Papa, I beg. Now what will be your business? This house now be your business.
I tell you, this man they do just. This man they do just. How he take know our plan? Hey.
See, leave that man. No will not allow what they talk now so confuse our brain. You see what they tell you now? Say this house possession now, so I need to the document need to demand. Yes, now because now maybe the son. I mean, not only me this thing go feel secure for your hand. And if I thought say we go sell it before we go think that plan, now let me go sell am. It better say na me sell am than say na him.
How he take know now wetin dey do me now?
But not true. Somebody go just sleep. No be saying na night, afternoon. He just sleep, just quack. They need to check him.
Yourself, you're not answering that. Why will you always be asking me about my investment? I don't understand.
Wait, Papa. I use beg God you. I use beg God you. Does it mean that me will be your son no get right to know everything about your investment?
But then does it mean that me will be your father no get right to know everything about your school?
Papa leave school.
Hold on, my friend. How many times have I asked you to give me paper from your school, certified paper from your school, to convince me say you are passing your examination?
Papa.
And did you send me any paper?
Papa. No be everybody will go school get results.
No,
and not be everybody will go to school get graduate.
There is no way I can encourage anybody to be going to school and the person has no result and that person is my son or my woman.
Papa.
I'm ready today. I was ready. Papa, my wife, they don't come.
Obinna.
Papa.
This woman standing here is your stepmother.
Kill her, sir.
Are you not supposed to stand up and say good evening, man? What's the problem?
No, can you say? You hear me, Papa? If I clear your mouth, people will come. No be them go greet us. Uninvited guests. No be them go greet us.
It's good. Well, I am so happy that you came in now. And that will accord me this opportunity of telling you the message from the elders. The elders, they don't talk saying, you get until tomorrow to bring all those things. You don't list. So now that you are here, you have between this night and tomorrow to arrange everything and meet up with the elders for the crime you committed. 25,000 naira cash. One goat we don't feed you well. Giant goat, black. 62 bags of yam. And the other thing that people can add for the offense, you arrange it tomorrow, you give it to the others.
and you are free. Is it the request from the elders that you are calling rubbish?
No. Now what did the ancestors talk?
Be very careful, oh.
Okay.
Be very careful what you are saying before you bring curse upon yourself.
Which curse? Which curse? Which kind of curse? Which kind of curse? Which kind of curse you want from a wicked man now? Which kind of curse you go walk?
Yeah.
Which kind of curse you fit curse now?
This one.
This one never carry. All the curse you get there. Papa, you're a wicked man. And I know that one day, you see how this is saying it? I'm sure you're very bad.
Look at the bag where you carry. I wish everybody could
help yourself by yourself before you lose yourself by yourself.
Look at that bag.
See how the people that would have done for prison. See that one wey call himself man. Your men dey learn work. They call grand property. Papa, leave this idiots. These people that I use back to that one.
Listen, I want to advise you. If you finally make me to start seeing you as a thief, it go hard for you. Be very careful.
Papa, no sabi joke.
I tell you.
Papa.
Tell me about your school.
By school, not everybody will go to school get results. You know, no. They don't tell man.
So who gonna pay the money? We're not going to see the result.
You gonna do a kawo?
You are very stupid.
I don't tell you now. Don't worry yourself. Trust me now. I go deliver am tomorrow. No, I know if you fuck up your style. Just day our normal position. I go bring account tomorrow. Okay, no shaking, no shaking. One love, I eh?
Since when you begin to hide something from me?
You know I cannot hide anything from you now.
The money where you take buy mama medicine and pay for mama hospital bill, how you take it out?
Come here, you suppose not see that money I work for her and I might sweat.
I know say your sweat say you work. Which kind of work you work where you take sweat? Where the sweat now come bring that money come outside now? Which work be that?
See, come here. The thing be say I don't go into one packaging and delivering work. You don't understand. Then if you need something, I feel go get the thing I will come give you. Now there I will get my gain just like Konga and Jumia. Hey, if you need something, I go deliver them for you. And so you go book on time. Yeah, so now one of my customers I book, so man must survive now.
But you sure this way you tell me so you sure?
I go call life for you again. I go feel life for you. If I lie, you go know now. See, I feel say my wallet dey with me. Say bless and leave her for room. If you entered my room now, so collect 7,000.
7,000?
Relax. Use that 7,000 and take prepare better vegetable soup. Make all the meat for inside. Make the cost go slow. Make everywhere thick. You understand? Make keke, make thick. Make you take give mama. Make it short.
Okay.
Yeah, they come my entire street. Make I go. I tell you now. You know, say all these things we need to keep up now.
Not true. Not true.
Update. We will not be backdated.
Not true. Not true. You have been here? What are you doing outside?
I've been calling your number, but it's not connecting, so I decided to wait for an hour to see if you're going to stroll up. So, thank God you're here.
No, you know my father is a very hostile man. If he comes here and sees you, he won't find it funny with you.
Come on, come here. Look, your father is not going to be angry seeing a person like me talking to you, okay? Alright? Come here. Let me say this again. I love your hard-working nature. Can we be friends?
I don't like this place we are standing. I think it's better we go inside.
No, I have a different plan, okay? I want us to go somewhere. Let's just go to a restaurant, okay? Just sit down, have a drink and talk.
No, I can't go to a restaurant too. It's not my style. I'm not used to this kind of thing.
Come on. You know what? Okay, let's we'll go there and we'll do a takeaway, alright?
Takeaway?
Yes.
As in you buy it and
I'll buy it and you bring it home, but first of all we'll have to talk. So in fact, let me just go and open the door for you. I have a lot of things to discuss with you, okay?
Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. There is so much striving amongst us, so much striving, so much confusion, commotion, confusion, yeah. Can two walk together except they be agreed? But tragedy replacing harmony, yeah. Tension, tension, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Say confusion, yeah. Commotion, commotion, quagmires, and fights and quarrels. Tension, tension, yeah, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out.
I better get something where are they?
But I don't understand. I be waiting here. Clover file rubbish. What you gonna bring this one? What you gonna send me your nonsense, miserable, frustrated, tinted? Come, no ask me that kind of question. O da bi pe asin se lórí. O ma ra tí bá gba left wa mu àdúgbò ere. What you gonna bring this kind of? You dey come ask me nonsense question. Say your lion. What kind of your nonsense, miserable, frustrated lion? You.
Obina, I think I used to go to the certification. You know what I put under this table? You feel give me.
I use bed God you. I use bed God you. Ogoloma pare but baby.
Obina, Chris get level. I dey use the gold wey you dey serve that table. Chris get level.
You know what to share the one I say be ọdẹ. Àǹtí ọdẹ o lọ fọ ni. Ta ló bá ẹ ṣe?
Obina.
Obina. Tí bá gbé ilé ẹ̀ wá.
Obina.
Wait.
What is going on here? Mama, you get what I put under this place. I just make I have no kitchen come back. I don't see him again. Help me ask this boy. This is why they beg me. You don't know me, oh bros. Go find out. Help me ask him. Make him give me what I keep under this place, Mama.
It's okay. Obina. You carry her food?
What kind of nonsense is this? Let me even ask what's bringing all these nonsense and miserable questions. What business do I have to do with a dirty, frustrated
Come here.
I don't think you copy and paste.
I beg, wait. Mama, help me tell this boy now because Mama, you know me. All this igbagba wey you dey speak now, so bros, praise pass praise.
Wait.
Dey shout, I go do you shake a knife.
Come and listen to me, not who I dey talk to.
Mama, they hear you.
You don't ask your brother.
I never ask him. Obina, I go ask Moody. Say Moody say no know anything about this thing. lie. See this way this weekend. Eh? See this way this weekend.
Eric Bamini. Tiba gba 1 2 amo. But I go give you a copy and paste me down. What one o da pe o dem go do share. But you da be asimi. Tiba gba was blessful. Where ele gogo da be ra gbogbo yin e ma. Ola we yo. They go bed mo na ola we yo. Tí ma wo tí tí mo wo yàrá ìyá ẹ̀rọ yìí tó wà mọ́ yìí.
I say your blood on the heart for your mind and reason and spirit now enter the house.
You're talking as if you're the one that took that food.
Just to see you hit that one when you could not hide and disappointed. At least, even if it's just one blow.
Moody, just confirm to me now, say, now you take that food. If not be you, I'll kill that boy now. I'll kill that thief now.
The opportunity where you get not to do anything. If you go there and go eat and or kill and I corner so they say now start to leave that matter. Your food ain't that. But now where you take buy that kind of food safe?
A person buying for me.
I talk her. I don't know my sister again. Correct babe wey be like say she no dey ever try and dey buy something that they eat for outside for dele. They like prepare herself. They see the beginning to the end.
You know how far.
I know.
Wife material, no be say culture fried rice.
And that one they talk so much. Oh no, your material na 100 years now. It reach to so as to be for like 18 girls.
If not be all these guys who don't get sense. They never come marry me, come out here.
They know better thing. Not people who know better thing. They like better thing. Not be about cheap things. They fit go for landis.
Boss my
house. Expensive material now. Not be all this 1,600 naira years for 6 years. No. But that man will buy that food for you, so you know say that's not you.
No contest, Mama.
Come and hide your mother. Then hide your mother's health.
She's getting better, but she's not as strong as before.
I'm sorry for that. Come here. Do you know you can still go to school?
Sir, did you call me here to mock me?
Of course not. Listen, Kuma. Education is the key. It is the foundation for everything. With high level of education, you can tackle so many issues of life. Issues like your father. Your father should be held accountable for abusing human rights.
Chima, please can we not talk about this? Can you stop, please? I don't have money for all of that. How do I do it?
No, Kome. I am not going to stop talking about it. Kome, you have to develop a positive mindset about life.
So much striving amongst us, so much striving, so much confusion, commotion, confusion, yeah. Can two walk together except they be agreed? But tragedy replacing harmony, yeah. Tension, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why?
When you came back and you did not even come inside, what's going on?
Boss, I want to ask you one question. I feel still go school. Like, you know, she say as 2 days old, like, as too old to start school.
No. They're old to go school. No. If you ready to say you want to go school and the money is why not? You're not the old to go school, actually.
Because I want to go school. I want to know my rights. This is what Papa they do us inside this house now. It's normal. If we know our rights, I want to do us this kind of thing. On top what?
true sha, somebody don't fit go school and the person know wetin carry am go that school come out. They no go fit do wayo now. But not be that one go be our thinking first. So now how we want to start? Because who not be that be smart thing.
There is so much striving amongst us, so much striving, so much confusion, commotion, confusion, yeah.
You say you're not in cinema, right?
Yes, sir.
And you are a friend to my daughter.
You're correct, sir.
You're welcome, my son.
Thank you very much, Mama.
Mama told me a lot about you.
Thank you, Ma.
I equally gathered that you have equally promised to sponsor her to a university.
That's correct. I'm only going to try my best.
You know, if someone sees you as you're sitting down here now, like this, you'll be very responsible. With this, your eyeglass, making you appear like somebody who don't know well.
Sorry?
The person could just think, say, you are intelligent. You don't even know that you are just in flow. Now, what makes you think you can just bundle your dead body into my compound to come and talk nonsense?
Papa.
How many people in your family have you sponsored to university?
Sorry,
you don't
sir.
have anybody, any place to waste that useless money you think you have?
Sorry, sir. I take an exception to that.
You're very stupid. You take an exception to what I say in my own house? Is it because I've not slapped you?
No, I can't take this.
Is it because I've not slapped you?
What is wrong with this?
Everything is wrong with everything and everybody.
How?
How can you be saying how? Does it mean you cannot notice when you are insulted? Look at this animal that wants to sponsor the university. Is there no one in the story that he will sponsor?
You cannot sponsor her. And that person won't help you sponsor.
What kind of sponsor? Insult? You can't even see insult when you see one.
Papa! Why must you always act like a demon?
What?
Eh? Not the year we get till come and grow rich like this. You don't ever buy slate or buy cool premier give us once. You see somebody now where one send that go school now, you dey here, they.
You are very stupid though. You know that this kind of way this guy they talk like they make me at times I begin to wonder where something went wrong. What? Is it because you have this bed and I have this bed and that's why you can talk anyhow? I'll just slap you now. Be very careful.
According to that Ross English, I take exception to that.
You take exception to look at this here. And then say you will take exception to that.
Come here, what is it? Why do you have to drag me out like that?
I don't want you to listen to the rubbish my father has to say. Keep your plans to yourself. I know why they tell you. Keep your plans to yourself.
No, come here, seriously, I never knew your father was going to react that way. By the way, how are you even coping with that man you call a father?
Okay. Now you know. Please, just go home. I'll talk to you later. Please.
All right.
I'll see you later.
You are back, eh? That's the one of family will reach you. Good! You are the one I'm sitting down here waiting for. Because I want us to trash this nonsense, trash it out once and for all. Sit down.
Sit down for where?
For that place.
Where I want sit down put?
I said there.
Papa, you see all these your useless things wey you dey do, all this rubbish, frustration wey you dey cause us sense. I no go talk. I no even wan answer you. But anything wey near my future and you try am near am say you wan spoil am, I go kill you. I will kill you, Mami talk am. I will kill you, Papa.
Let me tell you something. Listen, not only will I tamper with your future, but you see, even the future of your generations unborn, I am going to hurt everything. That is, if you and that useless brother of yours fails to go and do what the elders have demanded of you, let me tell you, I am going to give you no support. Even if you like, bring the Prince of London to come here and marry you, I will post him here. This is where I will post him. No support from here.
I say they call you Papa because of Mama. Now Eze are supposed to call. And they call you Eze now. Eze, no try me.
What?
Eze, no try me.
What?
E-Z-E. Eze.
So, you have not grown weak to the extent you are calling me by my name. Don't force me to place a curse.
You know fit.
I'm going to curse you.
Papa, you no go walk.
And if I curse you, that curse will remain.
It will not walk, Papa. Eze. Eze.
You never do anything. Never get
Eze.
Look at this woman. Whenever do anything, just they talk anyhow on my face. I go kill this girl. Am I actually sure that? Is it way God can confirm that we need to this? I don't understand. I can children that pray for the man behaving like animals. One day, I will just pour with of food to the drum. Pour food inside and put ashes. When I get there.
Hey,
Bros. You say this period, Sha, I know lie you. You try. This mama makes the way you buy, so you try. I give them to you, you try.
Let's just say the street is paving way for me, so soonest I'm thinking of renting my own apartment. So I can leave Papa to do whatever he likes with this house.
For this street, so if they bring this kind of money, it good say instead of renting house, make we still put money for mama medication because we go still need money. You know that one. Meanwhile, this your street work, so bros, you not get name.
Which one be not get name? I don't tell you before now, not be delivery. Any other name they whether they call delivery. I be delivery they get native name.
So you just go delivery. Now this your shirt and this try you just do delivery. They not brand bike, they not brand t-shirt. Just a
leave those ones. See all those ones are old style. See everything are packaging. I get my own way when I tell they package my delivery. They give people where they need delivery.
I know why they talk. I know why they talk. Cause I did so. I don't get tears why they waste. Say once they go up, they go cry or they go police station. I don't get that power. No do more. I tell you the truth now. Talk to me. I be your person. Talk to me, bros. Anything will affect you, affect me. You understand? Make I advise you. If not bad thing you do, I advise you.
Chief advisor, the general manager of advisors. You forget the one where you advised me where that man slapped me. If not be God, I call it up.
Come. Welcome. Yeah, sit down. Yeah, you're welcome. I believe you must be the young man that want to sponsor Krome in school.
Do you know Krome?
Funny question. Krome is my sister from another mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, very nice.
You see, I don't know if I can advise you. You know?
Of course. I mean, everybody needs advice. So go ahead.
Okay, good. You see, you better stay away from that stupid local worry pigeon gear because your money will be a waste and she will end up disgracing you. You better stay away from her.
Sorry, what did you say your name was?
My name is Obina, the true son of Chief Eze.
Obina.
Yes.
Thank you very much for
your advice. I really appreciate it. Okay?
Thank you for giving me a listening ear. Eh? Oh, girl. Look at a young, vibrant man. You want to waste yourself. Come here. I told you, by the time I am done dealing with you, I will make sure Obina, make life very miserable and unfortunate for you. Idiot, Omo jati.
Can two walk together except they be agreed? But tragedy replacing harmony, yeah. Tension, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Say confusion, yeah. Commotion.
I'm happy I told you everything about myself.
Yeah, you did. But you never told me he's a drunk. I mean, the deep stench of alcohol oozing out of his mouth made me so uncomfortable. How do you even cope with such a person?
I don't care about him. He can do whatever he wants to do. That guy is a very big drunk. And you know what? He is as senseless as his father. He's the least of my worries right now. I don't even want to think about him.
You know, Kume, you actually have a way of rising above some circumstances that could actually be of great concern to some women. Actually shows you a woman of strong character. I admire you.
You always have a way of making me happy.
Well, I actually brought good news.
Okay, I'm listening.
I have bought your form for the matriculation examination.
So fast?
Yes. Look, I want you to start preparing early, okay? I want your father to see you as a very strong and dedicated woman that you are. You know, even though he rejects you, look, come here. I want him to know that this society has now rejected you. Okay?
Why are you pacing around as if something is hitting you up?
But then, I'm just tired. See, I don't tire for everything. I want to start a new phase of life.
Okay.
I want to start everything fresh. You don't understand? She might just buy me junk food. And they say you go give me money to take register for a moral lesson. And that life I won't follow now. I won't go to school.
That one are good news now. How you call the do like this now? One facing at one party. This one are waiting with they sit down, they relax, they talk there. Now better news be that one. But why you still wear this worry face for?
But then I get plenty things where they think of me. My head full.
See, just relax. I know this your worry. I know where you the drive and they go. Not be mama drugs. Leave that thing in. Why they call me Mudiaga? See, I go handle that one. That one now small thing. I drop money for our room, for wardrobe, to take buy the drugs.
Moody, what about you? Now you don't make so much money. You don't want to make your own life change. Buy form too. So that as I right to the right, as I go, you go.
What you talk so good, but me I just start my own phase of life since. See, my joy be say my sister come and want go school. You don't understand? I want me you go that school so that at least people go respect you. What if Papa no fit do for you? Not be somebody want do for you now so. At least okay. I go see they do small support. I go they do happy they do assignments. You know you must not know everything. If you carry some coin, but I think I go just manipulate the answer I give you. More especially for exam. But for me, And one day I don't enter the key to the system, the key to success of making money. Not be by plenty certificate o. You know they favor people for now again. Now they favor people. Last you go see and I go better pass people where get like 10 certificates.
Brother, this nonsense when you talk. Later we will talk. Where mama?
She dey her room now. She dey relax.
You come.
Okay, now remember I keep the money for wardrobe there. Okay. Man, just enter one side.
Olat.
Sure, who won't break the door?
Come out too. Iche, good afternoon. Is everything alright?
Veronica, for now, I'm not sure if everything is alright. Come here. You are summoned by the Council of Elders.
Me? Until waiting, why?
This is not time to ask questions. Just come with us.
It is not time to ask questions. Just follow us. Just follow us. Just follow you to where? Iche, I beg, just respect. Mama, now you are the look. I go just push this man further now. Now hey! I don't want to come there! Because you wish to carry baby.
Use your brain. What's the word?
You use your own brain too.
Iche, may you give us go ahead or than I can blow you, Bruna.
What do you talk with your shoe when not size you? Shift, come up for road map.
You are referring this insult now to the elder that sent us. Come with us.
I beg you, Hey, no problem. She go come.
Veronica, I said no. She must come with us or I'll be forced to move her.
Yes, and like now.
Oga, if you like, you see these two dwarfs you carry come. If you like, carry 42 of them and then they go anywhere.
Hey,
you mash your own bread there too. Mash your bread there. What are you going to do because you weave hair? Because you weave hair. My brother weave hair, you not favor am because he hair. With your goat beard, you with your shoe not size, you see the if I slap your face.
It's okay. Come here. It's okay. I beg. Follow them.
Mama,
I beg. Once Mudiaga come, I go tell her may come meet you.
Mama, I know they go anywhere. You do the spoil things for person. Why you come there house now? Make the man not talk again.
Baby, no cause rough play. Yeah, come on here. Which can play with this one now? Who they laugh with you here?
Not because you talk. I just my mama.
Madam, maybe they go. I beg. Maybe you your brain.
If I just see you, just swallow now. Which you got in here now?
My daughter, you shouldn't have spoken to your biological father that way. Remember, there is power in the tongue. And remember what the Bible says in Exodus 20:12. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long on this land that God has given to you.
Father, I say that out of anger. Besides, I mean, who would wish to have a father who doesn't take care of his family?
You are not God. God made the man. There's no time God has promised you that there will be trials. Of course there will be trials, there will be temptation. But joy cometh in the morning. That's the promise.
Father, because of the way my father acts, he acts so devilish that I even see him as an antichrist.
You can't see your father as an antichrist. All you do when you see those attributes, you pray Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures for his name's sake. And on you pray to meditate on it day and night.
Sometimes I wish God can just give me someone else as my father, not that man.
Fortunately, God's ways are higher than our ways. 1,000 years is like a day before him. It is God who determines who the father is and who the mother is, not you. If the air we breathe was dependent on man, we wouldn't be breathing today.
Mama, why you dey worry? Just dey see the way you dey pant. See, Mama, I don't tell you say you relax your mind. Nothing where those old people go feed do. I know my sister. You don't know picking where you born again. She not go allow those old people intimidate her. Shoo.
Don't even worry for your sister. You don't know the way those people judge things. Eh? What's the matter? Don't reach me the matter. They go twist her. If I wanted hand for her neck, I don't know what they do me.
Relax yourself.
They go see woman today where go packaging. Go put there for one corner.
Come here. What's happened? Why there's someone?
I don't know. Mama want your husband. I don't know what to make her go report me. You just report me, go give the others. Want your papa?
Nah, your husband.
Wait. Now your papa report you. What you do?
Nothing. Nothing.
I believe in her.
You don't take your medicine.
I don't take her.
Take her.
She take her.
Yeah, they come.
She just said nothing.
And she said nothing. Mama,
Wait.
they come. Just wait. Yes.
I say something. Come here, hide something. You know if you just summon her now.
What's happened? My food I want eat. Why they drag me come here?
I know me and you know say the food not the wrong. You go eat, but I want you to tell me what really happen.
She be do that time why I say I go use my hand keep Papa. Papa go report me. Report me give the other say I want kill her. Say me I say I go kill her.
Because of that one.
I will tell you.
For honorary die. Now if first die. I feel say na one better. Wait till those old fools cut up.
No mind them. They say what I talk na abomination. Abomination abi? Say na abomination. Say I go buy goats. They even describe the goat for me. Big black goat. Now blue goat I go give them. They don't worry. Stupid people. Say me. I go tie the goat around my waist. Walk around town. They open my mouth. They talk say I will not keep my father. I will not keep my father.
So those people now so they like goats.
Senseless things.
The first one where they ask of say may we bring the same big black goats. I don't know why they like black. I don't know whether the coat where they join are black. I don't know why they like black. Say big the fowl not they get air for neck will not see give them. Now they ask for another goat. What do you call tell the last?
What I get to tell them? I talk I do them. They talk. It not even be like some human being they talk. Now say look them. Now they say if I like make I do am, if I like make I not do am, say within 7 days. Now their papa head go run mad, no be me. Say me I go run mad.
Before those people, if they get high, they for no say since now we don't think they mad. Since
they don't know say we no normal.
We be mad ambassador. They don't leave all those people here.
I won't go chop. Get to your hands me again. Nothing. You too like a propos. Nothing.
I be don't eat your food though.
You say?
I for plan myself make I buy better takeaway food for you. You go like am? Okay, no wahala.
For your mind now, you dey hide them. If you shook am inside now, shook am. No be go you dey rub for this. I no see you. Yeah? I no see you. Don't see fool. Back to sender.
Oh, she's familiar. No. Can't you leave me alone?
I cannot leave you alone. I'm not leaving you because this is our family compound and you're creating a negative vibe in this compound. Not be going to smoke for this one.
I be wearing I be wearing call you any. For you when me want smoke for my own mouth again, now you my jump by.
Any way you want talk, you know if you do anything, my brother. You know if you do anything, they hear me so. Now listen to me and listen very well. Listen well, because you know the hear word. If you sure say you want smoke this thing, pack your bag. Go back to Lagos. We will not tolerate this thing here.
Auntie will near one lie. Be someone lie.
Anything way you want talk, now your business. But if I see you smoke this thing again, you no go like me. See I like thief. Hello, you too. Back to sender. Back to sender. Back to sender. Back to sender.
You don't dey mad though. Na madness. You are just sitting down here as if all is well. That idiot is bent on spoiling the little image that we have already. I know your idiot brother now. It's not for them to smoke Igbo.
You better leave that guy to continue fooling himself. That shouldn't be your problem now.
But then our problem, yes, so because that cigar, I be Igbo when they smoke now. If that smell come out now, if your neighbors perceive them, they'll think you they smoke them or na me they smoke them. And you be man, they'll think you they smoke. I'm not there for police case. I'm not there.
Come on. Get this business now the target. This business just enter away from me. I don't blame.
So this one where you talk now, you know understand. This business now important past this thing where I talk now. I'm telling you, that's what they told me. Said me I should give them 2 goats, 2. That if I don't give them the 2 goats to come and appease the gods, that I will run mad. Me, run mad.
You will run mad. No, seriously, there must be another way to appease them, okay? Moreover, I don't even believe in all those fetish bullshit. I mean, Christianity has come to abolish some of those things, so it doesn't work for me.
No, but why would I even give them goats? Me, goats. Instead of me to give them goats, I will go and open one correct booker. Better my sauce sam, spice sam. Peppered goat meat. It's true now.
Seriously, come here, you're just so funny.
No, but it's true now. You know I can cook very well.
Of course I do, I know.
And now to open booker now, begin say peppered goat meat. Won't you come and buy?
I'll come and buy.
You go buy now.
No, seriously, we have to think of a way out, okay?
Who is that? Na me oh.
Come here, don't. So I talk to you now, your brother, Mudiaga, police don't carry him.
Who you be? I don't know you. Where you come from?
I look like my brother. I look like person they play for your eye. Police don't carry your brother Mudiaga now.
What's he do?
They say he keep person. I don't know. What this
is now?
Be like say don't carry and they go station.
Wait, they come.
Wait. I don't tell you. I can't tell you. Come here now.
Come here, listen, okay? If you want me to help you, you must come down and tell me exactly what happened. You're coming from the police station. What exactly did you go there to do?
My brother has been arrested. Mudiaga has been arrested. And the officer in charge of the case was sounding like it's a very big case. He's in deep trouble.
Mudiaga arrested? For what? What did he do? Talk to me. What exactly did he do?
He works with a secret agency that couriers drugs.
What? Mudiaga into drugs?
That is not even the case right now. They said he threatened someone. He told the person he was going to kill the person. And then unfortunately the person died. Of course, what do you think? They will say he's the killer. Please, I need you to help me, please. I don't even have any contact. Who do I know? Is it my father or is it my mom? Who do I know? Who do I know? Please, you have to help me. I'm begging you, please. Please. I don't want anything to happen to my brother. Please.
This is not a good one at all. This is not good. What? Okay, you know what? This is not good. It's not. I will try my best, okay? I will try my best. I will talk to my contact and see what we can do about this. Alright? But You must not tell anyone this, okay?
I promise I won't say a thing.
So you see why it is good for us to be together. A family that prays together stays together. Most times people do not walk in grace. They run a race. And that is what is wrong with us. We are all running a race, running after the things of the world. When Proverbs 14:12 provides for us an explanation from God. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is that of death.
Father, he was only trying to help our family, especially my mother.
How? God is clear about this. He says, I feed the birds of the air, the animals in the forest, and the fish in the sea. How much more my own children whom I made in my own image? Why would he not cater for us? Let's not run faster than our shadows. He only asked you, ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek, you shall find. Knock, it shall be opened unto you. We are not doing these things. We are running a race and forgetting the word of grace.
Father, fear brought upon frustration in my family.
In the Bible, there are 365 places where the Bible says, fear not. Take one for each day. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of God. So, how did you indicate it?
Come on, Chima. I am not a police officer. So why are you getting me involved in this case that involves murder?
Vincent, I know you're not a police officer, okay? But as someone who has worked as a police supplier for years, I mean, you know these people very well. They know you too. They see you as friends. All I'm asking of is for you to help me on this case, okay? I suspect there is something fishy about this whole thing. I mean, there's someone somewhere frustrating every effort I've put in this case.
Chima, I understand you. I relate well with the police officers because I don't interfere in their police duties.
Vincent, I am not asking you to interfere with their police duties or whatever you call it, okay? All I'm asking of you is to use your contact. Use your contact and help me unravel who the mysterious person behind this whole thing, okay? I need you to help me. Let me get to the root of this. I need to know who this young man has offended. Who is engineering this whole thing? That's all I'm asking of you.
And what will happen if you unmask this person?
Listen, that shouldn't be a concern, okay? Look, I am so attached to this family. All I want to do is to help them.
Alright, no problem. I think I know what to do.
What kind of problem is this? At time Mudiaga tried to kill somebody and the person died. I've told these people, they must be...
See bros, if you not give me that my money, like say this life don't tire you.
I don't understand.
Bros, what they tell you be say, if you not give me this my money where you owe me swear, now kill now go just kill you and not get time for plenty talk.
You go kill me? Woody, you go kill me? Hey, if I say something to worry you, which one say you go kill me now? Eh? Now I they owe you.
Bros, see, I tell you, wait till just the talk now, so you know they enter my ear, they hear so. I'm not happy to do this kind of business, so I get sick wonder for us. When are they gather?
Now I tell you something. No carry your family matter come from my head. Which I'm saying, see, now I tell you. Bed where they expect never fly come back. So as it be like this now, go just day, my tell money.
See, bros, you see, bros. No, bros, I tell you that money, you go sell. The life don't tire you, Abi. The life don't tire you. No worry now. You go sell now. They go do your burial for your behalf. No worry. You go confirm and say, I go mount you. Not be saying a joke. Okay. No wait. If you say happy to do this kind of business, Abi, no worry.
Bawa, no. Bona joke a day now. I go fit keep person. These people, they better attend to my case. So I'm innocent of this crime. I cannot kill anybody. Oh, my sick mother and my sister be. But who could have killed Bawa?
My child, there is a possibility that he was innocent. But his utterances worked against him. When we make utterances, all the devil is waiting for is to use those utterances against us.
Does that mean our utterances can be used against us?
Of course. You know, in many families today, people use very ungodly language on themselves, especially on their children. And then when the devil picks it up and uses it against them, they begin to run around for solutions in the wrong places. When the book of Proverbs 18:21 already settles it, it says the power of life and death is in the tongue. Those who love it eat the fruits thereof. Watch what you say.
Okay, Father, does that mean I would have been held responsible if anything had happened to my father because I said I was going to kill him?
Exactly. So we should watch our tongue. Very important. Well, so how did your mother manage to hold herself when she heard the news?
My mother is my problem. She's beginning to suspect something is wrong.
Oh. What did she do?
Nothing in particular, but the kind of questions she's asking. I just feel she has a feeling something is wrong with Mudiaga.
Listen, come here. You have a duty to do everything within your power. I mean, everything possible, okay? To prevent your mother from knowing anything that has to do with Mudiaga. You know your mother is very weak. I mean, any harsh information might... I don't pray for that anyway, but it might give us a sad story.
I know. Yeah. What about your contacts? What's going on? Is there no way forward?
Well, I'm communicating with them. They are still on it, you know, and I trust them anyway. But the important thing here is that we have succeeded in establishing the fact that Mudiaga is innocent. Yes. So I'm hopeful.
Did you invite me here to keep quiet? You're not saying anything.
Come here. This is not looking good at all. I mean, all my contacts seem not to be working.
I don't understand. I thought you said they found out that he was innocent.
That is exactly why I'm bothered. That is exactly why I am bothered about this case. Who did you offend?
Moody, that I know, cannot offend anybody, not to my knowledge. No.
So we think. So we think. But from everything that turns out every day, there is someone somewhere determined to get him jailed or even killed.
Who?
I don't know. I just don't know. Every day they come up with new twists, making it so difficult for me to get him bailed. But do not be disturbed, okay? I'm working on something.
Please, you have to help me. Please, I will just...
It's okay. It's alright. I just hope it works. Okay?
It is a very simple process. Something that I can...
Papa, I don't know where you brought these people from.
Papa, good afternoon. Papa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I don't know exactly what is happening, but I have this feeling that something is wrong with her.
Papa, something has always been wrong with her, starting from the first day I met her. Yes.
Listen, even I'm talking a different thing entirely. Can't you see that she looks withdrawn? She looks afraid, as if there is something that is disturbing her.
Have you not been observing her for days now? Have you not?
This girl is addicted. It is possible that this girl is pregnant.
How? How can you just be talking anyhow? Pregnant for who?
Papa, the boyfriend. I believe the boyfriend has pregnant by this girl. Can't you see the way she's walking? Just like you just said. This girl is pregnant.
Well, let me assume that is correct. But if it happens, it's good news actually. Because I am going to force him to marry her. And once she's married out of this place, that is one problem minus from all the very many problems that they are creating. One minus already. Go to my room. Go to my room and bring my wallet for me. I want to go somewhere.
Your wallet?
Yes, my wallet.
Where is it?
You will see it on the bed.
On the bed. Wallet.
I know exactly how much I have in there. Just bring me the wallet fast.
I don't understand. What's the meaning of all this nonsense? What's my this rubbish now? What's this?
I don't know why una no like me. I don't know why una just hate me. I never offend you in any way. Eh? Why una they do me like this?
Obina, or whatever your name is called, I'm begging you in the name of the God that you serve. Just carry this your 2K leg and get out from here. I'm not in the mood. I'm begging you, as you can see. I'm not in the mood at all. I beg.
Big sis, I use beg God do. I use beg God do. If you can help me with this information, I swear I will help you solve the problem. I beg.
Which information? What are you talking about? What do you know?
Big sis, who is responsible for the pregnancy?
Which pregnancy? See they talk.
I been at that thing where you call your boyfriend. Big sis, that thing where you call your boyfriend. Tell me, I will do everything possible to make sure that guy marry you. I will force him to marry you. Big sis, I beg.
Obina, it is your mother that is pregnant for another idiot.
Obia. Ẹ̀rí ọmọ àsìn tó yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lò. Wọ́n ti lú ẹ̀. Olóògbé tó yẹ pé gbogbo wa báyìí. Olóògbé ní ẹ̀ o.
Listen, why are you acting as though this is a hopeless case? Look, this cannot be a hopeless case because I know that Mudiaga is innocent. He didn't kill anyone.
But he threatened someone that he was going to kill him. And that person made a case against him before he was finally killed.
Listen, I know the story. I don't need you to start telling me the story because I've been part and parcel of this whole thing from the onset. I know everything that happened. I know Mudiaga is not responsible for his death because I spoke with him. He told me everything. He gave me a comprehensive detail about everything that happened. That was just a statement of threat to make the so-called young man pay him the money he owed him.
And it led to death. See, like you said, this case is hopeless. And I don't want to involve myself in this case. I have to be excused.
Vincent, were you able to speak with your contact? I mean, were you able to get them to tell you who is behind this?
Why are you even bothering yourself about this? The last time I checked, you're not from that family.
Vincent, there are so many things that are better left unsaid. Okay? All I want is just to meet whoever that is involved or that is behind this whole thing, okay? Whether he or she, I just want to meet the person, okay? I want to plead on his behalf. Alright? I just want to plead on his behalf, to ask for his mercy, because I know Mudiaga is innocent. He didn't do anything. I want to beg for his forgiveness. That's all I want.
The number you are trying to call does not exist. Please check the number and try again. The number you are trying to call does not exist. Please check the number and try again.
What is going on? Is there something about my son they are not telling me? Eh? He has not been home for long. And now Nkume's number is not going. Eh? Which one is not reachable? Ah.
Do you actually think that this is the right thing to do?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
I mean, running away from home.
I am not running away from home. I'm just avoiding my mother. She's asking me too many questions. See, I am exhausted. I don't even know any lie to tell anymore.
Kome, I think we've actually come to the point where we have to open up and tell her the truth.
No!
Yes.
No! I can't tell my mother. What? Okay, I should tell my mother that Mudiaga is in police custody for murder charges. God forbid. She will just die. No, I can't do that.
Okay, you know what? I'll go with you. Okay? No, come here, listen. Let me go with you and talk to her myself.
I think it's not right depriving her the truth. She's your mother, for God's sake, okay? She deserves to know. Let me go with you.
I know.
Come on, let me go and talk to her myself.
Hello? Hello?
Na Mudiaga mama afraid to talk.
Yes, na Mudiaga mama they talk. Where Mudiaga dey?
Mama, I don't know how I want to tell you this one. As I talk to you now, Mudiaga don't turn government property.
I don't understand. Wetin happen? I beg no vex, who you be?
Mama, which one I go first answer? Like this, now all of us then catch that day.
Catch? How? Where? What will I do?
Mama, you don't want to tell me say you don't know.
What happen?
Now today they just release me. But the way these people take they hide Mudiaga.
Wait. Hello?
Mama?
Mudiaga dey police station since?
I say the way they hide Mudiaga case, the Mudiaga don't die with this, so Mudiaga don't die. Hello? Mama Mudiaga? Hello? You hear me? Hello?
Hey. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me what is happening? Hey, they called me. They called me and they told me that Mudiaga is dead. What? He died in custody. I just got back down and I met your mother then too. Mama! What is going on? What is happening? Come. You know, you cannot continue doing this to yourself. No. I'm just coming from the kitchen. And I discovered you didn't even touch your food. That means I'm not eating. Food itself is medicine that can keep you calm in situations like this. Yes, I have to agree that I have not been a wonderful father. At least I know that we have not managed to have a wonderful relationship as a father and daughter the way we should. But that doesn't mean I love you less. I am very bothered the way it is going. Can you please?
I don't be bothered like us.
Hey, but I am bothered already. It's not fine the way you are going. You may most likely break down. I don't want that to happen.
Sir, please, I want to ask for your permission to take her with me. Just for this little moment. As soon as she gets well, I promise I'll bring her back.
Take her with you to which place?
To my house, actually.
To your house? Well, I am not going to pretend that I don't know what you have been doing with my daughter. Of course, she's an adult. She has the right to do whatever thing she likes. But on this world now that borders on you, seeking for express permission to take her to come and live with you in your house, it will happen only after my marriage. I hope you understand.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage.
Are you planning to get married? So soon?
Hey, don't make it appear as if I am just rushing to go and pick a woman. No. It is not a new woman. It is still Obina's mother. The same woman in Lagos. All these years that you should be able to know that I have tried. Now that everything have turned out this way, I know you will understand that it is only right for me to go and bring her so that all of us can continue living as a family. It's not a bad idea to me. Kevilo.
I remember when I, Mama, and my brother were all having fun. I remember when Mama used to take us to school. How if anybody comes near us, Mama will make sure that she fights for us. I remember everything that Mama has done for us while we were growing up. Mama did all sorts of things just to make sure that we feed. She did a lot of things to make sure that I and my brother are fine. Life.
Come, your father has proven not to be a decent man. mean, he doesn't even care about your happiness. Look, if I would advise you, I would say just forget about him and move on.
Chima, that is the problem. I don't even know what to do anymore. I've lost my mother. I've lost my brother. The only thing that means so much to me right now. I don't know, it just has, in fact, my whole world has crumbled.
Come on, Kome. Look, you don't have to say that, okay? Your whole world has not crumbled. Alright? Look, I want you to, in fact, let your mother and your brother be the tonic that will force you to leave. Alright?
I'll try.
Good. But right now, I want you to concentrate on your academics. Your exam is just around the corner.
I'll pass. I know very well.
I like the spirit.
Chima, thank you so much. What would I have done without you? I mean...
Come on, Kome. You don't have to thank me, okay? I mean... What are friends for? It's alright. Okay?
Thank you.
Beautiful Felicia. Happy to see you.
I wonder why you sent for me to see your house.
Felicia, I was thinking that after all these years, you should have actually learned at least how to talk. Why are you still sounding like the old Felicia I used to know? That's not fair. Hey, listen, I brought you here because I am looking at the possibility of both of us reconciling our differences and then, you know, make it possible for you and I to become man and wife.
You is a habitual gambler that does not have any means of income. Marry someone like me. Did I tell you that I am desperate?
Felicia, why are you like this? You know, the way you dismiss this gambling, somebody who doesn't know what gambling is will actually think I have been wasting my time, that I don't have money. If you get to know how much I make, you will not be saying this. Listen, I know you are angry with me because of what happened, because of the way I abandoned you in Lagos. But you should be able to know that we were young then, too naive. I am a man now. And I think we should forget about old things. The woman that made me to abandon you is no more. And I feel that there is nothing stopping us from becoming man and wife now. At least be the family. If not for anything, at least let us do it because of Obinna, our son. Eh?
Let me give you the shock of your life.
What shock?
Obinna is not your son.
I beg your pardon? What did I just hear you say?
You heard me very well. He is not even my own son. In fact, he is not an Igbo boy.
Ha! You are telling me go n'isi yo. So, who is he?
And I hired him for the job. I wanted something that would break your heart.
Hey.
He has executed the job. I have come back to Lagos.
He's come back to Lagos?
Yes.
Hello, man. Felicia. Are you this wicked? No, you can do this to me?
Izzy, you are the most wicked human being I have ever seen in my life.
Can you even miserable?
I want to break your heart. I want something that will break this your heart. You planned to make me a wreck. Now what is happening?
Hey!
A wreck. Look, let me tell you, listen very attentively. Forget everything about me.
Huh?
Do you get me? And fix your miserable life. Nonsense.
Huh? Felicia. Felicia.
Are you really going to do this? Are you really going to leave me here alone? Where? Where are you going? Please, you are the only family that I have now.
Really?
Can you please find a place in your heart and forgive me? You cannot leave me. Eh?
Papa, my mother is dead. My brother is dead. You want me to stay in this house with you?
But we are here. We can forge ahead like a family.
How? How, Papa? How? I need to go out there. I need to experience what it is to have the love of a family. I have never for once experienced the love of a father. I don't even know how it feels, Papa.
Kobe, I have changed. Trust me, I have changed.
Papa, if you like, you cry blood. Your tears will look like a joke to me because you are such a joke.
Kobe, please.
Papa, just stop. Stop!
What a tragedy. May their souls rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
So many people have lost their lives and their loved ones just like you have done. But God is their succor.
Father, my heart has been so heavy since then, despite everything that I have achieved.
Now tell me, something must have been holding you back all this while. Tell me about it.
I don't want to have anything to do with my father ever again. Father, he caused everything.
Forgiveness, my daughter. Forgiveness is the key. Remember the prayer I taught you, Matthew 6, 9 to 13, our Lord's Prayer. Somewhere in the middle, you talked about, Father, forgive me my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me, and deliver me from evil. You have to learn to forgive, my daughter. That's the only way the doors can be opened unto you.
Father, please pray for me. I want to have internal peace.
God is always waiting to give you peace that passes human understanding. I want you to recite Psalm 51, 10 to 12 after me. And that should be your prayer every time you feel down. Create in me, O God, a clean heart.
Create in me, O God, a clean heart.
And renew the right spirit within me.
Renew my spirit within me.
Take me not away from your presence, O Lord.
Take me not away from your presence, O Lord.
Restore the joy of my salvation unto me.
Restore the joy of my salvation unto me.
And renew the right spirit in me, holding me with your free spirit.
And renew a right spirit in me, holding me with your free spirit.
And this should be your song. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord, and renew a right spirit within me. Take me not away from your presence, O Lord.
Take not your presence.
Yes, go on. Restore to me.
Who are you? Where? Hello?
Who was that? And why is your face like that? Is there any problem?
I don't know, but this sounds like Moody.
What?
Yes.
Mudiaga?
Yes.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I just can't place my head on it right now. He said I should come to Mobile Tavern. That he has an information I will need.
Mobile Tavern? You know what? Let's go to Movie Tavern.
Do you think it's safe?
Let's go. I want to see myself. Let's go. Let me get my car keys. Where's my key?
Can two
God, I know
walk together except
it will be
they
difficult for you
agreed?
to accept my
But
story.
tragedy replacing harmony.
I lived a very useless life, and I took a lot of things for granted. See where it landed me. A sorrowful man, lonely. I have come to the end of the pursuit of my vanity. I lost it all, and I lack the face to continue. Please receive my soul.
Fights and quiet.
Mudaga,
sir,
is this really you?
Yes, Papa, this is me. What are you trying to do? Please, take away that rope. Please, Papa, please.
Just calm down first, please. Sir, please. But this is me, I'm alive.
So if not that lady came back and insisted we should come and see, you would have just killed yourself.
Come here, I'm very sorry. But I know an option. Look at me. A lonely man, no family, nothing to fall back on. I just decided to end it all.
Sir, you don't have to. You don't have to. I mean, we have analyzed everything that happened and we discovered that you're actually a good person. You're not as bad as you make people believe. This is your son and here is your daughter. They all want you to leave.
What actually happened? The news we heard was that you died while in custody and that your remains was buried as government property. We couldn't access your remains. We were helpless. How come you are here, alive? What happened?
Well, Papa, the person who actually wanted me dead hired an inmate through one corrupt officer. Although they made an attempt on my life, but I survived. So after which I was smuggled out, they gave me another chance to live again. So this is me. Oh, Papa, it's a long story. But thank God we came on time. It would have been so saddening to hear that you are no more.
Tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Tension, 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 pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? In total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why? There is so much striving amongst us, so much striving. So much confusion, commotion, confusion, yeah. Can two walk together except they be agreed? But tragedy replacing harmony, yeah. Tension, tension, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Tension, tension, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Total confusion, tearing our hearts out. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Tension, tension, pounding our hearts down. Why, oh, why, oh.